Tonight we continue our important series Addicted in America with a look at the implications behind the growing popularity of legalized marijuana. Rolling Stone magazine calls 2019 the year of weed. More states continue to bring pot into the legal mainstream, but with that comes some growing concerns about possible addiction. Here's our correspondent, Jeff Paul.
Despite a wave of legalization at the state level, marijuana is still a Schedule I illicit drug under federal law. One reason why is the high potential for abuse.
We have a lot of marijuana addicts that started with marijuana, went on to harder drugs, or just got addicted to marijuana alone.
Dr. Howard Samuels is the founder of the Hills Treatment Center in Los Angeles.
If you smoke weed once or twice a month, it's not going to be harmful at all. Pot addiction is an obsession where you do it first thing in the morning, you do it all afternoon, you do it at night, and it numbs your feelings.
The CDC estimates about 1 in 10 marijuana users become addicted. That number rises to 1 in 6 for those under 18.
People see it to be more benign, but I definitely think that it still has destructive qualities.
This 18-year-old began smoking at 13.
It was easier to just feel high than to feel the pressures of everyday life.
Now clean, he sought help from the same type of rehab those struggling with alcohol, opioids, and illegal narcotics typically undergo. So did this 27-year-old father of 2 who started abusing marijuana and alcohol at 14.
I started putting the use of drugs and alcohol before my priorities. And so that's when I knew I had a problem and I couldn't stop.
Experts say the notion of marijuana being less addictive than other drugs is a myth.
If an individual develops tolerance, if they need more of the substance over time in order to continue to get the same high, or if they get less high by using the same amount.
The treatment is really about learning how to not be so self-destructive anymore in your life.
And like other addictions, often the first step of recovery is recognizing the problem.
I was just at a point to where I was like, I got to do something with my life. You know, I got these kids, I got responsibilities, you know, as well as myself being, and I'm better than that.
Marijuana is now either recreationally or medically legal in more than half the states. While there is potential for addiction among some, the CDC and American Medical Association say it can be therapeutic for others, like those with chronic pain or nausea from chemo. Ed?
Thank you, Jeff. Tomorrow, our series concludes with a look at gambling addiction.